Hey guys, Metro here. I was just migrating all of these parts to this black brick chassis. So I decided to give you guys a tour of the wiring that's gone here. Let's bring it a little bit closer. Here is the USB 2.0 chip. It's just a dummy chip that doesn't really have any more functions than just splitting the signal. So on the bottom here is all of the signals going to the USB Type-C plug. So that's just that just plugs right into the brick. So that's the only connection between the brick and all the stuff that's going on here. On this side is the USB-C port on this side. So I have the red wire is the VCC, and then the ground's over here, and then D plus and D minus right here. Same thing on this side is mirrored. This is the ground, D plus, D minus, and ground. And up here I have it facing up because just the way it works, because this is pretty flush to the ground, or flush to the back. Again, VCC, ground, plus and minus. These are all labeled on the back side of this chip, which is super helpful. Actually, let me show you this one right here. So yeah, so it's 5 volts, ground, D plus, D minus. That's all kind of like, labeled on the back there. And have these oriented in a way that I think is probably the best way of doing this, because it just gets out of the way pretty easily. So on this side I have all the stuff for the Teensy, which is hanging out here. I just took it out so you can see. So again, going to be the ground, 5 volts, and then D plus, D minus. And on the Teensy itself, these tiny little pads right here are where the D plus and D minus are. And then this is the ground, and this is the 5 volts. So that slots in like this, with the SD card sticking out on the side. And then I use 4 screws to hold that in. I have about 4 of these units working right now, and one of them has I think the TC is malfunctioning because it's getting some thermal regulating, and it reboots itself after maybe 10 minutes of use. But every other unit I've had hasn't had any issues with heat. It does get warm. It's pretty compact in there, and I have the TrimUI brick A133 chip running at the lowest power saving mode, which gives it, it doesn't get super hot. You're not really doing too much with the CPU. But yeah, I just want to give you a tour of the inside there before I migrate, because before I had it unwired, and it didn't just had the parts populated inside. So yeah, that's where it is. I'll upload the magnet attachment file into the zip file on the website. That is used for one of these guys. This is just a MIDI controller that I made, and I'll release the files for this eventually. But yeah, I just want to give you a tour. Okay, thanks for watching.